feeling really clear in me with all of this is just like, and this probably links to my own inner child needs, but I feel like all of this asks us to reframe our concept of trust, because I'm also just thinking about how I feel like for me, I learned or was trained to associate trust with expertise and trust with this sort of like all-knowingness. And I actually feel like some of the things we're describing is like this like different kind of like more rooted kind of trust that can be found in the mistakes, in the like humanity of the other person, in the I don't know. Like, do I trust someone when they always know, or do I trust someone when they can say I don't know? Like, there's something there.
Yeah, and Sarah, also like the do I trust myself?
Well, shit, yeah, that too.
Yeah, I mean, like
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's amazing when, so I took my son to his first year checkup, and we were prescribed this thing, and it took me like 3 or 4 days to recognize, like, well, wait a minute, do I do I want that for my son, or do I not want that for my son? I completely didn't even ask myself that, because I went to a pediatrician, an MD who has this authority and what have you, and I trust them. I really do trust them. But like I wasn't even asking myself. And then also like to even further, like I wasn't even asking my son. I mean, he's pre-verbal. He's not able to say yes or no. But like he also has consent, and his trust is something that I need to pay attention to as well. I
Chris,
love what you brought there, Sarah.
yeah,
Awesome.
but also, Chris, this is definitely not the first time where I've said something and you've been like, yeah, and also this. And then I feel like, oh, you just like gave me an hour of coaching in like a phrase. Like I feel I feel like what you just said was not at all what I meant, and I really needed to like hear that point, like how this points back at the level of self-trust or the lack thereof.